What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and it's early in the morning. I like to take my early morning stroll, kind of get some air. Tired of riding them cars all the damn time. But I got some news I want to share with y'all about the whole TakeOff situation. I talk to a lot of people. A lot of people fuck with my YouTube channel. I get a lot of information. But I've been hearing that the FBI is looking into the TakeOff case. It's not official, but somebody close to the situation, had told me. Well, I want to say a lot of sources, but I'm going to just verify this source because this source kind of close. Told me that the FBI gonna start looking into this case if don't nobody give up what happened that day. See, this is going over people's heads. I'm not sure if people realize this, but it was a lot of people outside. These weren't strangers. Most of them people that was outside was either from two entourages, Jay Prince entourage or Quavo entourage. This weren't really no strangers lingering around. People know exactly what happened. They know who the players was involved in this shit, but for some reason, this street shit, you gotta understand, this supposed to be a real business. These guys got LLCs. This wasn't no gang banging shit, gang meeting. This was some business shit. So this shouldn't be handled like that. I'm hearing the feds is looking into this shit, man. Cause state police is still trying to unravel something that should have been solved day one. This is superstar rapper. It's no way this shit should be handled like a street case and regular gang bangers killed on the corner, which look like happening right now. Internet know more information than the police. I find that crazy. I'm gonna tell you something else that went over people's heads. This happened downtown at like a nice area. I ain't gonna say the best area in the world, but this wasn't the ghetto. They were in a nice area. And plus this bowling alley was rented out, so this was a private party, which means everybody there was accounted for. Everybody had to come through the door. People know exactly who this was. You can't get in these places with guns. You can have guns in these places, but I guess unless you security or shit like that. So, was this Jazz Prince and them security? Was this TakeOff and them security? Of course, TakeOff and them don't really want to tell, because I'm going to tell you something that's going up with people's heads. A lot of people told me the guy who shot on TakeOff side shot because of self-defense. You can clearly see him leaning back once they start blowing this shit. That's what people say. I'm not sure. The video kind of fuzzy. But a lot of people say this could be one of them situations where this was a self-defense. Now, did his bullet hit TakeOff? I'm not sure. A lot of people saying it was friendly fire. I get that. But until the story is told, nobody really know what's going on. And that's what's making this look a little dangerous. You understand? But I was told the feds is looking into this if the police not going to be able to complete this real soon. Because I'm going to tell you something. If this was like Tom Cruise, like a big time country star, and this shit happened outside of a club, everybody was out there, this shit would have got solved. The fact that it's the culture of shutting the fuck up. It's crazy because not only did this happen in daytime with a lot of people outside, nobody is still talking. Jay Prince know what happened. I don't think he want to give up his team. He don't want to give up who the argument was. These guys were outside. Quavo know who he was beefing with. But for some reason, the culture don't want to speak. So I guess it's going to be a lot of homework, detective work, trying to figure out what happened. But I'm hearing that, this the kind of shit that how the police start looking into what y'all got going on. You got to understand, it's the reason why people say they need to check in with mob ties. Because mob ties, got respect out there. Normally when you got respect in the street culture, it's because you get down with the street law. So if mob ties is connected like that, got killers and shit with them and all kind of shit, then, this will open up the door into what's going on. Because clearly, Jay Prince, he didn't spoke. He said he not riding with TakeOff killer. Can't nobody hide behind him. He had some powerful ass words. But this the thing that's, kind of shocking. Even though those words were powerful, what Jay Prince said, right? You know what happened. You know who the players was involved. You know exactly who this was. So that don't really do the Atlanta guys any justice. A lot of people don't know. It's beef between Atlanta and Houston. And I don't want to say like the whole Atlanta versus Houston, but them Atlanta goons ain't appreciative to what happened in Houston. And people still don't know what the fuck happened. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth.